And standing at 5'1" with inhuman abilities, he's Italian. He has a brother that's taller than him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mario is on the house!
I'm going to go in somewhat of a rant, but I want to say, from my very open mind, that the last sports games from Mario have been kind of Mario Tennis Aces is cool, but tennis isn't necessarily my favorite sport, so that's a bad start for this game. And compared to older entries of this series, I think this is a weak one for sure. Mario Strikers Battle League. The game feels so unfinished, and with one of the best games as the predecessor, I think it's safe to say that this game blows, and not in a good way. Mario Basketball. Oh, right! We haven't got one in a very long time. Look, I get it, we're gamers. We like to play video games and not wanting to go outside. But there's a thing called sports. You've seen Mario play sports, right? See that game with Mario hitting a ball with a racket? Yeah, that's a sport called tennis. Whoa! I gotta tell you guys that my favorite sport recently has been basketball. And okay, I'm not the best at playing basketball. I cannot dunk or make 3-pointers back to back. But I don't know. I just really like the sound of the ball when it goes into the net. And I also like Mario. I don't know if you know that about me. So, mash up these together and boom! A video for the week. Let me make something clear though. I don't necessarily want a full-on NBA 2K23 game with Mario and his friends because, well, that's just boring and so unnecessary. If you have Mario, you need to have the wacky items or the unfairness that some of the other sports games have. Just have that touch of Mario, but as well, not that far from the actual sport. And you know what? There has been times that Mario has took the orange ball and dribbled it around the court. So, let's take a look at the few times Mario has played basketball. The first ever time we saw Mario hooping like LeBron was in Mario Hoops 3-on-3 on the Nintendo DS. Let me make that clear, on the Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS had some arguable games that weren't supposed to be there, like Super Mario 64 DS. Sure, it's not compatible with a D-pad, I get that. But basketball? Why did this amazing game Mario Hoops 3-on-3 was released on the Nintendo DS when you have an upcoming console that is all about motion controls?
In the air, and when I oh!
And to go even further, they could have waited for the Wii Motion Plus to release, since Wii Sports Resort had a basketball mode. And for the bare minimum of gameplay and mechanics basketball mode had, I can assure you it is one of the most fun sports from Wii Sports Resort. People even broke their TVs with it.
Yep, I'm doing it.
But alright, let's get back to Mario Hoops 3-on-3. I played this game like crazy when I was little, and I can assure you I had the greatest time of my life dunking on Luigi and discovering that this game was not developed by Nintendo instead of a company that made a playable cactus. So that's fun, and Mario Hoops 3-on-3 is filled with love and so much originality. They did not have to go that hard with the music, but they did. They didn't have to go that hard with all of the artwork they made with this game. Like, tell me Mario dunking isn't super awesome. Gameplay, it was the best, and it beats some sports games that are on the Switch. Looking at you, Mario FIFA. The game is just amazing idea after an amazing idea, with the special moves, or the stages, or the unlockable characters. This is how you make a sports game. And truly, the only thing that is wrong with this game is the console it was on. But Basketball and Mario doesn't stop there. Mario Sports Mix. I have to talk about this game sometime in the future, but oh my god, was this also another banger. As the title says, this was a mix of sports, not necessarily only basketball, although I think it's the best mode on the game. Look, even Mario's on the front with the basketball, that's got to say something, right? Basketball on Mario Sports Mix is just what Mario Hoops 3-on-3 lacked, a home console. And oh my god, is basketball so fun in this game. The gameplay is divided in two, if you want to play doubles, or if you want to go 3-on-3 just like in the Nintendo DS. And it takes some ideas from Hoops 3-on-3, but as well, the speed of the game is so much faster. Just look at how Bowser passes the ball into Mario for an open shot. Damn! Tell me that wasn't cool. If Mario Sports Mix was only basketball and with some minigame variants of basketball, I can assure you it would have done better than Mario Sports Mix. Sure, I get that the other sports were also pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie to you. but basketball and Mario are perfectly described on Mario Sports Mix. The game is fast-paced, it has items that you can throw to your advantage, it's not necessarily restricted to only hitting with the special shots, you can do combos in midair, or do even a triple pointer, you can basically do everything John Moran does in the court. Whoa, except that one of course. Mario Sports Mix holds a very special place in my heart, and honestly Square Enix really knows how to take all of the originality from Mario characters, and it shows with only these two masterpieces. The touch they put on this game is something that I cannot describe, but once you play one of these games, you know what I'm talking about. So if I just talked about those two, if I just showed you how crazy the gameplay is even for a handheld console, how a single sport carries the game itself on Mario Sports Mix, seeing and feeling all of the originality it had for older consoles, where is the new Mario basketball game? The series of basketball Mario games has been shaded by the other sports of Mario, the acclaimed well-known Mario Strikers, Charge that is also a perfect Mario Sports game. This game honestly has everything, and if they gave me the option to choose from Mario Sports Mix or Mario Strikers Charge, I would honestly pick the soccer one. The tennis series seems to be the more consistent one, having games literally everywhere. Have you checked your PC? You may as well have a copy of Mario Tennis Super Ultra Smash Classic or something like that. And I like this series, but at a point where I just play for like an hour or two, then I switch to another game. Maybe Nintendo really likes tennis or something like that, but I don't get the whole thing of making a game after game and even hiring a professional tennis player for an advertisement to Mario Tennis Aces. Like who is this guy? This isn't Michael Jordan. Also, the baseball series got more recognition compared to Mario Sports Mix. This is no surprising that the baseball game was purely baseball with wacky Mario characters. And honestly, I'm kinda disappointed seeing that even baseball got a full game instead of basketball. And the one that I don't get the hype behind, golf. Why does golf get a new game on the Nintendo Switch? Wow, isn't that exciting? Hitting a ball with Mario. I will never understand why they brought back this series. Sure, the older games are somewhat fun. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, I get it, it's kind of fun. I've only played it like once. But this game, Mario Golf Super Rush, I don't know, it was a big letdown seeing attention to one of the most boring sports ever. This is just my opinion. If you like golf, well, don't listen to me that much. I'm just saying that the sport where you hit a ball over and over and over and over till you reach the flagpole is boring. And Mario is supposed to help in these kinds of situations, but he doesn't help that much with golf. You know what sport is fun alone? Basketball. Square Enix has legit gameplay proof of how you can combine one of the most fun sports with Mario in such perfect way. There's a touch of realism with all of the mechanics like shooting or dunking, but there's also a bunch of things from Mario like the items or shooting combos. And not just that, see all of the extra stages they added for this game. Playing basketball on an NBA court with all of the characters cheering you on, or in a beach? Yeah, well, I gotta admit, that's not the best idea. But it's Mario, and they decorated this stage so well. If a new game of basketball is going to be developed, I would want Square Enix to take the job. Seriously, what they did on the Nintendo DS or in Mario Sports Mix just shows of what Square Enix is capable. And if they made amazing gameplay that is more enjoyable than Mario Tennis Aces or Mario Golf Super Rush in consoles that are older than the Nintendo Switch, then a basketball Mario game for the Nintendo Switch or for a newer console will just become the best sports game for Mario. This video is not necessarily to criticize the other sports franchises, well, except for golf, but I think that with Mario Sports Mix, it was proven that more sports can become their actual own video game for more fun, especially basketball. I don't really see another basketball Mario game being revealed for the future, and we have to stick around with Mario Sports Mix and Hoops 3-on-3 for the time being. But at the same time, we don't really know what Nintendo holds for us. We've seen that they have been putting attention in long forgotten games, such as a remake for Super Mario RPG, or even a new Princess Peach game. So maybe, just maybe, we see a new full-only basketball Mario game in the future. And just imagine how incredibly beautiful the game can look. We have seen the colorful walls of the tennis courts or the golf stages that look amazing. So imagine a new basketball game. Imagine seeing the special shots, or even more new characters can now join the roster of basketball, like Shy Guy or Wiggler. Saying that he can now drive a kart, he can also play basketball. Look at him. He's huge. Also seeing some ideas like in the new Mario Strikers where you have shirts that boost your stats in some games, but in basketball I think it works even more. Imagine seeing the customizable option and dressing Mario with a Lakers jersey and add some Jordan 1s or some LeBrons to that feed and you got a baller Mario. Okay, forget that last part, but actually think like some booster shoes that help Mario jump more or some jerseys that help even more with shooting the ball. I think it works way better than having an armor on a soccer game. But that's just me. Tell me below your opinion. Honestly, who knows if we will ever see Mario balling once again on a basketball court, but I dream of playing Mario once again dunking on Bowser. Only in my dreams, I guess. According to a well-known Nintendo insider, another Mario sports game is already in development. Oh, that's nice. And Nintendo Bandai Namco and Entertainment. The insider considers nothing that it's very likely that this will be a new Mario baseball game. Well, I've just wasted a lot of time for nothing. You know what? Roll the outro, man. I don't even care anymore.